podcast. Um, I guess I was missing in action for 2 weeks. Um, unannounced. After then, um, I'm on this season. Hopefully everybody is up. I don't know if I'm on. Are you seeing me live? I'm seeing I'm saying I'm recording. So hope everyone had a blessed week, Monday, all of that. Um, hope everyone is doing well. I myself am okay. Happy to be here. Um, just running a little tight schedule, very tight schedule. Um, so I'm gonna make it brief and short. So this evening I got a email that the DSB is ready to do interpretation of this event. So I just that's good news for the campus. I don't really think. So I tried to come live this evening because somebody was mocking my page this evening and saying that we were hiding from them. I wasn't hiding. The thing is, all year they're slicing my neck. As soon as it comes to Dundee, everybody is pretty wide friendly with me. And I don't like to be used and take for granted. Understand? As my dad used to say to me, play your own figure boy and dance to your own team, you know, dance to people team. So I tell people that I don't dance to people team. All of a sudden some people want to give me advice, um, like them on the last long last um mentor want to tell me what to do and where to be, when to be and give me advice. I wasn't getting through my 60 years of life without your um, mentorship. And so then therefore, it unfortunate I didn't get to go to Dundee, but then I look at it as a blessing because that way, nobody think they can kill a string and out that because I'm not a puppet, right? So hopefully Dundee went well. Um, see a couple of the pictures myself. The young farmers them come out blazing. That's what it's about for me because I never come to Dundee just to win. I am not. I don't come to Dundee to win. I come to Dundee to inspire young farmers to get involved. Like, don't not hold on my stomach, then I am just backing spiritually. I hope I could get on it first with some of the most. You understand? I would love, like everybody else, to be a centurion. But who knows? I wouldn't want to be here and people planning fly from me and being a centurion. That's not what I think life is about. Life is about encouraging other people to take on the back and run with it. But I wouldn't want to be one of them that want to keep dragging and still be here. I want to go home to rest by then, you know? So the deal is um, I just come to Dundee just to like come to I come to Dundee. Um, hold on, I get disturbance on the camera, please. The notification. So once you turn off this notification of the camera, then I can have it not disturbed. I think it will from disturbed and see when the notification is on. But I think it's one of the microphone, so hold on. Nasty, let me look for this. Yeah, we don't need to go and I speak up to him. So I just my Bluetooth is not functioning as clear as it should. Um, when you get the next one, okay. scene and then maybe I get some better audio and it's silly. It can give a thumbs up if I have better audio now and it's some more mic up, it's some more volume, all is up all the way. So let's just keep it brief and see. Guess everybody wasn't hearing me clearly. As it says, um, then there was a no show for me as Yogurt Farm. I'm sorry for the people who apologize for people who are expecting us to hear a new show. But everything happens for a reason, you know? That everything is a season. And so then I never took a disappointment as some people do it, filling my glass still half full, never half empty yet, guys. Everything happens for a reason, you know? So, um, and as I was saying, after the young farmers then came out blazing, and that's why it's supposed to be, because I believe in passing the baton to the younger generation instead of trying to carry on continuously. So hopefully everybody enjoyed that and it was good. But as I say, everybody was touching my throat throughout the year. And I seen as them these coming around, they seem to be super friendly to me. Like I'm a puppet and I seen they could just swing the puppet along and he just and run to them and make them feel look good as how they want it to be. Because I'm always saying, without those farmers, there's no them this. Without the patrons, there's no them this. The organizers don't feel like, no, they are the ones to make them this. But it's the participants and people who participate and the people who attend that makes them do what it is. And to recognize that, then I sometimes have to take a stand because sometimes I just believe in what I believe in and I have to and, and I have to be who I am, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go. But as I said, um, hopefully everybody enjoy that. The good news this season is that importation is back on track. They say so we're gonna it's gonna be um it's gonna be something to see when it open it back we're gonna where it's gonna be. So as I said my location is bad and I guess I'm getting all these complaints that we're not hearing and all of this. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna wrap it up by just saying sorry for the disappointment not going to Bentley, but the 22 votes I was taking to Bentley, we're gonna watch them, we're gonna put them on the stand, we're gonna blow dry them and we're gonna next time them, but I will still go. We're gonna do our little show by ourselves and see what it and so people can see what we had and what we were planning to come with. Because you know my Arsenal, I always have a secret weapon. So I was just saying to my workers then in that they think that my junior buck was coming back this year to be the champion buck. But they never know that I have a slugger in the pen who was going to beat him this year and he was going to play second. And I didn't show him last year because I said I was going colors. I said, in the year, I have a doctor that I know can beat my traditional. I would have beat him at Bendy. So he was the one who was coming out this year because that was always my plan to be the doctor guy. Traditional, love it, love them, but really, my doctor, that's where my struggle is. So I would have gone to Bendy with my secret weapon this year that I didn't try last year. And I'm sure he would have beaten my junior champion that came out last year, but he's saying the best luck in the island. Right? So um, we still let everybody see what we had to show and see what it is. And now deciding that We were always saying we don't sell female without male. We have a bunch of we have a bunch of male, a bunch of female. I don't know what happened is things like we get female, male, male, female, female like crazy and not males. So we still gonna be selling females and there's a whole bunch of them in the pen and we just need to sell some of them. So I keep getting complaints that I'm not here in the show. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. When it goes out and try to come back in and see me can I think I can actually uh, get some volume on it now. Alright? So let me move let's see that a little bit but I don't know. Everybody feels so not hearing me. And two percent it might get in echo. It's not very nice. And that volume. All you have to write is not allowing me to turn up the volume and the mic is speaking in one place.
So me in I still are you hear me now? No, you have a look, wait. Um okay. So I guess I'm live now. I don't know if y'all was hearing me before. I was getting a lot of complaint that you weren't hearing me. So I don't know, me can shuffle up myself and say me can start again. I say me can start again. So good evening again. And I know maybe the odds against me tonight. Um, Miller no show at Demby, so somebody run them out for me this evening. So I was hiding. I never hide. I just decided things unfortunately happened that I didn't make it to Demby. And we just stay so take with a grain of salt, cause everything for a reason, and every time there's always a season for everything. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully everybody went to Demby, enjoyed themselves, had a fun time. show the animal them, and I saw some of the pictures, and yeah, them look good. Um, we can't continue to compete against ourselves, though. So some people come, some of the institution who come must come exhibit and not compete. And it's okay to exhibit a whole bunch of animal if you have them. But it's not fair to compete against small farmers for the same trophies. So hopefully it went well. I didn't get a chance to see much of it, so I don't know what happened from what didn't happen, so I can't comment on anything. I was just not able to make it, and then take it from there. We we just call it a blessing. What else we're gonna do? Um, so because somebody saying I was hiding, I was saying I'm gonna wash my goats. 22 of them that was supposed to be at Demby, and parade them and still show them so people can see what we're coming to Demby with. Because somebody says I've never bring my best animal to the show before, because I always feel like you have to have a secret weapon that when somebody come to your pen, they should be still have surprise about what you have in your pen, versus if you take the best to show, and why else can somebody can surprise somebody else when they come to your farm. So I know high it was highly touted that my junior buck would be the senior champion this year. But I had my secret weapon was looking at him, comparing the both of them, and we parading them, and I said to them, y'all see that this that Kid Rock is gonna beat Rio at Demby. You understand? He would have not have beaten Kid Rock at Demby, because I pride myself in doing dapple. And so then therefore I was my decision when I decided to import goats was to go colored and not traditional too much. I know I have to have traditional, but was just a secondary thing for me, traditional. But my primary focus was on dapple. And so then I would have taken better dapples than traditional to Jamaica at the time. I would now went back and bought some outstanding traditional, and then some of the dapples also produce some outstanding traditional ones. And so then therefore we have a blend now where the two of them is on the same scale, or you understand, it's weighing. One minute you look at it and you say the dapples are heavier, and the next time you say the traditional are heavier. So it's a clash now to see um where we go from here in terms of the country, how we dominate, or we try to dominate traditional, or we do a blend, or we do colored, because the world is moving away from just traditional and blending in with the dapple is taking over. Last year, the champion, the highest selling buck was a dapple, 66,500. And um if that's the case, you see where the trend is going. Because when I said I wanted the offspring from to the owner from that box, she said to me, she said, I'm waiting for offspring myself too. So I saw they put a offspring into an auction. I'm like, I have to have something from that box. So I also went and got a female from that box. That's high in selling book, because I was just saying to myself, colored is real. I really, my heart is traditional. Love them. That's where I started. I just wanted to. Me and my friend was planning to do it when we started out. You do traditional, I do colored, and we could just revolutionize the market. Because, as I said all the time, I want to produce from these goats that I bought from America goats that they want to purchase from Jamaica. Might not happen in my lifetime, but at least I want to help put in the work to say, yeah, that's where we needed to go. Importation is back up, so it's gonna be interested to see how we do it. It's gonna get a little bit more pricey than before because when I look at the protocol is different, so it's not gonna be the same. Everybody thinking 15, 1700 is where it's gonna land. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna land there. So it's gonna cost more because it's gonna be more tests, more everything to do, and some things where it's gonna it's a whole lot of little changes is gonna have to be made. And so let's see where it goes. And I was just saying to myself the other day that we don't sell females unless we sell bucks, right? Because I have 6 service bucks, and I was like, not fear for a man to buy my female and don't buy my buck, but I guess we're gonna just get rid of everybody and we're gonna sell some females in a few, cause we have a bunch of them. Them all look so good that what I don't know. The female them outdo the buck them. When I come on the ground and I see the bucks them, some of them I'm disappointed with them. Um, that spurt growth that you expect from them after they win slow down because they're now trying to jump up on each of them back, and so it kind of slow down them growth. But the female, they just once they start, they just running and running and running, and they crazy. Some of them are seeing the pen. I'm like, wow, I have serious regret that I just have to throw in the towel about goats in Jamaica, because to me it's just too much contention that goes on in it and too much bad mind behavior. So I'm changing my focus to other things. Um, I'm doing some designs and crafts and feed a hay feeder and bringing in some hay and trying to put something together so farmers can step up the game. So hopefully in the next month to 2 month time, we are going to roll out with a whole lot of bunch of things. A whole heap of things that roll out. From when I go even give you the secret, but a whole lot of things I roll out. So if you notice my TikTok, you see we have a feeder, a hay feeder. We have those. I just don't make a pricing on them yet because I have some made already. And then I have the craft them what I'm designing, and we're gonna execute them, and we're gonna start take some orders from them and sell. Not even take orders, we'll sell them. Because I'm thinking here's a waste the way we feed them. So I want to try a new method of feeding it and see how it works. I'm bringing in some alfalfa. And my idea about the alfalfa is that because it's so small, it's easier to try feed versus feed in a bag or in the tray because it's gonna waste. And it's expensive, so you don't want any item to waste. So I'm designing a trough that we can just trough feed them in. I have to test anything I do. I have to test it first on my farm, make sure it works before I put it on to somebody else. Because the last thing I want is somebody to call my name negative, because I love people more than money, and my reputation mean more than money to me. So I don't try to swingle people for money because my reputation mean more than that to me, than the money to me. Some people, if them put out a little article, if them write something, them selling it to farmers. I'm not that kind of guy. I want to impart knowledge because knowledge is power only if you use it. You could have all the knowledge in your head. If you don't use it, then it don't make any sense. And then one other little thing I see when I came on the ground is that I'm just so hard to please in terms of I'm a perfectionist. I would say the goat them 95% is good. You understand? So me I give them a 90% mark. Me I say that 10%, 5% I little bit of improvement, and then the next 5% is the detailed attention they're not paying to some of the animal them. And farmers may I go up employ you again. Implore you again. When your goat have kid, is the highest nutritional plane the goat the requirement the goat have for producing the milk. And when I said to one of the nutritionists that I don't think we're gonna make it in the milk market, they say, why you think so? I said, if we can't feed meat goat, how we feed milk goat? Milk goat is a different kettle of fish when it comes to feeding them. And I see a couple of the mothers who are dragged down because kid and them and they're not stepping up that nutritional level to get them to keep a body condition so they can produce the milk for the kid. And in the process, the kid struggle. So now we have to push the kid now, creep feed the kid, and push the kid to get the kid back on track, which you're throwing money away when you do it like that. So you really have to take care of the mother them. See two mother women I say them they have the nursery pen, creeper pen, but no, them two needed to be in a single pen by themselves with a special diet for them to bring them back to condition. You understand? And bring them back to condition quickly and have them producing quality milk for the kid so the kid can grow. So I don't know. That is one of the areas I see that we have a little bit of question mark, detail attention, because some things you just can't get by just playing it the ordinary way. Sometimes you have to change the game and step it up. So let's see how it rolled out. We are got, as we say, we are going to post up some of the goat them. We have post up some of the things them we are design up. We are put together to improve the whole sector. You understand? And then take it from there and see how it work. And as I say, when I don't expect anything. And if I don't get no support, the thing is okay. Cause guess what? I've seen it before, where people who want go to buy overseas and want me to carry it, they they won't buy from me, but they want it to come on my shipment. And some of the goat they're buying, they can't even compete with my goat them. It's what it is, because that's why I raise goat, because I can eat them. I don't raise pig. I don't eat pig. I don't raise cow. I don't eat cow. But if I can't sell my goat, I have no problem in eating curry goat morning for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. And it's what it is. So